David was able to find encouragement, hope, in the midst of his crisis there in the city of Ziklag. And we've talked about it for the last 5 and 6 weeks now. David encouraged himself in the Lord his God because of the life that he lived and the God that he worshiped. And that came the time for an acronym that I've taught here not too long ago on the radio about analyze, inventory, direction. And the acronym is, you put a Band-Aid on it, but David went through that process. He may not have named it that, and may not call it simply that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he had to have done, because here he was, he's facing this crisis. He's got these men who were about to turn against him. They said they were going to pick up stones and stone him. They were angry, but they were also confused. They didn't know exactly what to do. And here he was a leader. He had to take authority. He had to take charge. And so, first thing happens, you analyze the situation. And so basically, you look around at all the ruin that's around you. You see the burnt out houses, and you see all of the rubble that's left behind. But there's one thing that you don't see, and that's simply this: there are no bodies. There are no bodies. There's rubble, and there's ruin, and there's destruction, but there are no bodies. It simply means this: that whoever these people were and whatever it is that they did not kill the wives and the children, which means they're still alive. And so then the inventory part is this: he says, look, I know these men, they're angry and they're upset, but they're big, strong, warring men, and they're loyal. Let's go get them. Let's go get them. So, analyze, inventory, direction. There are no bodies. They're not dead. They're still alive. Let's go get them. And so now, he gathers his army up, and they proceed. And they're victorious. They go and they find these people, and they defeat them, and they recapture their wives and children, sons and daughters. And it's a story of happiness in the end. But that doesn't take away from the fact that there was a crisis. And it's a time of crisis, as I've said, that defines us. To use our experiences to help others. And to be able to be there for somebody else who's going through that time of crisis. Because we know that crisis is a part of life. They will come. The question is, how do we deal with it? You see, God is always seeking to strengthen us for the journey that's ahead. And you see, the thing is that our journey on this earth is not done until that time when God calls us home. Whether it be through death or whether it be through the calling of the Lord when he calls the church away. Our work is not done. And God is continually strengthening us for what he has in store. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.